That's discernment. Now, if you have the gift of discernment, you will be called judgmental. You really will, because you operate with an internal compass called the gift of discernment, and you will be called judgmental. Now, this juvenile thinking, it's not for me to judge another. Now, I tell you, I hope you don't own your own business. You know, I'm part owner of a business, but let me tell you something. When you're part owner of a business, you judge all the time. You judge people, you judge situations. When you hire people, you're judging. When you fire people, you're judging. You're having to make decisions. You're having to use the gift of judgment and discernment all the time when you own your own business. So if you believe, well, it's not for me to judge, well, I hope you're never going to own your own business, I can guarantee you that. No way. Now, did you know in the Bible there is a book called the Judges? Yeah, the Judge. Now, what was all of that about? The Judges. Well, these leaders were men that God raised up for their administrative abilities and their spiritual discernment. And they would judge the people. Yes. You couldn't tell them, well, you know, Jesus said, don't judge that you be done. You know, judge not. You couldn't tell the judges that. Okay. All right. But I'm going to explain this verse. I'm going to explain this verse a little bit later on. I'm going to get to the verse about, well, what about the verse that says judge not? What about Jesus? He said, judge not. I'm going to explain that in a little bit. But before I do, let's take a look at something else Jesus said in Luke 12 and verse 57. Yea, he says, yea, and why even of yourselves judge ye not what is right? Why can you not judge? Jesus is asking the question. Why can you not judge what is right? How can you not judge that incest is wrong? That homosexuality, why is it that you can't say that's wrong? Living together without any type of commitment, why is it you can't just say that's wrong? 50 million abortions, why can't we, the moral issues why can't we just say that's wrong? What we're doing, what the people are doing, what that law that was just passed is, why can't we say that? It's wrong. Leviticus 19 and verse 15 says this, you shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. You shall not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. But in righteousness shall you judge your neighbor. Now this is instructions on how. Far from not judging, this is instructions on how to judge people. In other words, you don't judge because the person is rich or because the person is poor. You don't take or maybe the person is covered with tattoos. All right, you don't necessarily judge because of, in other words, the character of the person. Now, I agree, tattoos, you know, your body is not a billboard sign, okay? It's just not. Because sooner or later you're going to run out of room to write anything. Your body was never intended to be a billboard sign, to put your favorite slogan, your favorite picture. It's just not. I mean, that's common sense, okay? All right, but still you don't judge. You judge by righteous character of the person. Does their character line up with God's standard of morality? Now, if you don't know God's standard of morality, you're going to be in a pickle when it comes to judging. Okay, you got to know something about the Bible, about God's standard of morality. But we are told to have righteous judgment, to know what the Bible says about these issues, whether something is right or whether something is wrong. What does the Bible say about homosexuality? What does the Bible say about whatever it may be, sexual immorality? What does the Bible say about incest? You've got to know what the Bible says about these issues, and then it's okay, as long as you're not doing the same thing, it's okay to judge them as wrong. Okay.